Hello fellow foodies, it's your boy Mo Money, and today we're going to be cooking up a dish that's perfect for any occasion, chicken tortilla soup. Alright, let's talk ingredients. We're going to start off with some olive oil. Olive oil is going to be used to saute our vegetables. We have 2 jalapenos here, or you get 1 large jalapeno, and we have 1 medium-sized yellow onion. Additionally here we have a can of corn, a can of black beans that have already been rinsed and drained, and then we have 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Now 1 can of diced tomatoes I get with green chilies because I like it a little bit spicier, and the second can is just fire roasted with garlic for a little bit more flavor in the broth. We made it easier on ourselves by buying a store-bought rotisserie chicken here, so this is going to be shredded up later to be thrown into the soup. Right here we have some fresh cilantro. This is going to be added in towards the end. And we have some chicken stock here that's going to help with our broth. Now for our seasonings, we have some chili powder, some smoked paprika, and some ground cumin. And then we also have a little bit of salt and pepper. Alright, so step 1, we're going to start by dicing the onion here. Step 2, we're going to go ahead and cut up the jalapeno here. Now you could leave the seeds in to add a little bit more spiciness into the broth, or you could remove them. I like them in. Next up, we need to shred the chicken here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start cooking over here. We're going to start off with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to heat that up over a medium heat temperature. You don't want to make it too hot because olive oil will begin to burn very quickly. Now that the oil is heated up, we're going to go ahead and throw in our onions and jalapenos. Now you're going to want to saute these for about 5 minutes. Now that the vegetables are starting to become softer, I'm going to go ahead and throw in about 4 cloves of minced garlic. And I'm just going to saute this for another 1 minute, and that's just to add a lot more flavor into the broth. Now we're just going to go ahead and start throwing all of our ingredients right on in here. We're going to start off with these roasted diced tomatoes. We're going to throw in our corn and our black beans. Our seasonings. And we're going to mix that together. We're going to go ahead and add our chicken stock. Now the chicken stock is 32 ounces, so that's 4 cups. Alright, and then I'm also going to add in just a pinch of cayenne pepper to add a little bit more spice in the broth. Now we're going to go ahead and bring this to a boil. I'm going to go ahead and cover this up in a minute, bring it to a boil, let it sit for a while. Once it brings to a boil, you're good to go ahead and throw in that chicken. So I'm just going to turn the heat up a little bit to make it come to a boil a little bit quicker and cover that up. Alright, so everything has came to a boil. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to toss this chicken right in here.
Now for the last step, we're going to add cilantro. A nice trick to release more flavor is ripping the herbs by hand. Now let it boil for another 2 minutes or so before lowering to a simmer.
Alright guys, the soup is completed, so it is serving time now. Now, to serve this a little bit better, we're gonna go ahead and add some garnishes as well. Now what I like to do is I'll add some shredded cheese on top, a dollop of sour cream, then we have some tortilla strips here. Now you're ready to go ahead and dig in. Oh my god. That's an orgasm in my mouth. That's amazing. What do you think, Nick? You want to try it? So, how is it?
Wow. This is fantastic. Good job. This is like the best tortilla soup I've ever had.